We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And this is episode 45.
Yep. So hello to everybody. Hello to all our subscribers and welcome to any new subscribers. We're really happy to be here tonight talking about lots of good things about yarn and knitting.
Yeah, for sure.
Our favorite things.
Yeah. We're from London, Ontario. Carrie's our very good friend, and Jude and I are sisters. And yeah.
And it's a summer day here today.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's, what's the date? It's like the beginning of April.
8? Yeah, April 8th while we're recording this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it feels like it's the middle of July today.
It does.
There was there was a humidex. So it was like 25 feels like 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really nice.
Yeah. We've been spoiled. I think it's supposed to be like this for the rest of the week and then maybe start getting a bit cooler next week, but
yeah,
we'll enjoy it while we have it.
Yes, absolutely.
And we were hopeful that we could start recording in person together again soon with the weather, but we've just gone into a new stay-at-home order. So we are, at least for the next month, staying in our homes and staying safe and all of that. So hopefully soon we'll be back together in a backyard and enjoying the nice weather.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Like since it was a year since our last like big stay-at-home order, I think was, or I don't know. Anyway, I feel like we're pros at this now. Like
we're just
like whatever.
Yeah, we're just used to it.
Yeah.
It's like no big deal.
I sent my sister a meme earlier today that said, please, I was grounded from grade 7 to grade 12. I got this, which is totally me. So
yeah,
she agreed. She's like, that is true.
Yeah. And the nice thing though is that the weather's nice. So even though it's stay at home, we're allowed to go outside and exercise. So, you know, we can garden and go for walks and bike rides and it'll be good.
For sure. Now that the weather's nice. The last one was at Christmas time and it was winter and cold and that was harder, I think.
Honestly, yeah, the last time took its toll. It really did. But this time it won't be so bad because you know, it's not snow and freezing and it's nicer weather. So
yeah, for sure. Anyways, so we're going to talk about our usual. We'll start with our giveaways. Patty's got some winners to announce on a few giveaways.
I do. So I'm going to start with a knit along that we're running for the entire year. And it's the Year of the Sweater knit along. So every month, we will draw a winner up until the end of that month from the finished object thread, and we will give them a pattern of their choice. So the winner for March is Dot Free, and Carrie will put the name across the screen. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I will get in contact with you via Ravelry and send you over your pattern.
Nice.
So that's awesome. Lots of amazing finished sweaters already. Lots of inspiration. Lots of sweaters I want to add to my queue.
Yes. Yeah. And I think the winning sweater was a flax, right?
No, it was a turtle dove.
Turtle dove, right, right, yes.
And a pretty light gray color. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. It's nice to see like what people choose to knit, their colors and that sort of thing. And it gives you lots of different kind of ideas and I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I was looking today and somebody, one of our followers posted her sweater, and it's the Stephen West, the new the one with honeycombs. Remember that? And it's very colorful. What's it called?
I think it's called painting honeycombs or honeycombs sweater or something like that. But yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
That's a fun sweater.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I really want to add that to my near future list.
Yeah, so congratulations. So our next winner comes from our Waiting for Spring make along, which we started, well, we ended that one the last day of March. The thread was open for a little while because I forgot to close it for the FO thread. So you had a little more time to get your knits in there. Thank you everybody for participating. And we randomly chose a winner, and that is Knit, Read, Play.
Congratulations. And it's a beautiful springy shawl. The colors scream spring.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure what shawl it is, but it is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations. And again, I will be in contact with you. Oh, I should show the prize.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually hadn't chose a prize for that make along until I looked through our prize bin today. So I pulled something out of it. So the first thing that you'll be getting, I think her name's Beth. So Beth, you'll be receiving this little notions bag from J. Henry Designs. It's really cute. And then also a sock set from Sweet Tea Yarns, who is Molly Klein Designs as well. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
That's
it's very springy looking too. It's a perfect prize.
Yeah. And then the last thing is a DPN holder from Liz, who is the owner of YOLO Leather and Cloth. And she has beautiful shawl cuffs and different things that she makes out of leather. It smells so good. It's really, really nice, like a tan color leather. She does beautiful work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so this is the prize.
Congratulations.
Yay. Such a great prize.
Yeah. So I will be in contact with you to get your information so I can send that out to you. And then our last winner comes from our pet photo and stories thread, and which we draw from as well every month. And it's just a thread where you post photos of your pets, and you can add a little story or whatever to go with the photo. And we love that thread because it's absolutely adorable. So the winner for March is Sue McCord.
Congrats with your cute Frenchies.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. Actually, I'll show you a photo.
So cute.
Oh my gosh.
They're adorable. Look at those faces.
With their little sweaters, their hand knit sweaters.
So cute.
Cute.
So they're Bane and Moose. So thanks for posting that, Sue. That's really perked us up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's it for our winners. Congratulations. Thank you everyone who participated in our make along, the Waiting for Spring make along, as well as our continuing Year of the Sweater and pet photos and stories. It's awesome. We appreciate your participation.
And I think so the only knit along we have now going, aside from the pet photos, is the sweater, right?
Yeah.
So keep getting your sweater FOs in, and we'll be drawing at the end of or beginning of May for April.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And maybe we'll think of a summer one or something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Nice. Awesome. So we want to move on to what we're wearing.
Sure.
Who'd like to go first? June?
Sure. So sorry, I had to look it up because I knit this quite a while ago now, maybe about almost a year ago. So I am wearing the Paulina's Big Sister, and the yarn that I used is Knitting for Olive Merino, paired with Knitting for Olive. Wait, hold on. What is it? What did I? Mohair. Is it Knitting for Olive? Yeah, I did pair it with Knitting for Olive Mohair. So this is the sweater. It's a kit from Unit, who are a knitting store in Toronto, Ontario. They have great shops, and I think Claudia designs the patterns, and yeah, they're wonderful. So they gifted us kits last summer, and I knit mine, and it's just such a lovely little pattern. So there were, I think there were two options to make it either short sleeve or long sleeve. And it's a simple sweater, but there are some really cute details. So I'm going to stand up for a minute so you can see one of the details. Can you guys see that at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a nice little eyelet detail, like it's within the cuff, and it's like a moss stitch cuff with some eyelets in there, which I think is really pretty. And that is also on the sleeves. Can you maybe like that? You can see that. And then it's a raglan sweater, and it's really, I don't know if you can see the detail. I think it's blowing out a little bit, but even the raglan's really nice. She did like an extra wide, so it's 2 knit stitches going down. So it just adds, I don't know, it just adds a really nice touch to it. And it's, I don't know, the shape of the sweater is very flattering, and it fits well. I really just like everything about this sweater. And I kind of forgot about it because it's a short sleeve sweater, and I was digging through my drawer today looking for something to wear on the podcast, and I thought, oh, it's perfect because the weather's warm and it's just a nice light sweater.
Nice.
And that's all I have to say.
I like the color.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty.
Yeah. They actually, I would never have chosen this color for myself because I always gravitate more to the pinks and bright colors. And anyway, they chose this color for me, and I'm so glad that they did, because I've been knitting, like I just recently knit a different sweater in kind of the same color, and I really like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Awesome.
Great.
How about you, Patty?
Well, you and I are wearing the same sweater. Carrie and I are both wearing our Ranunculuses today. So this is a very, very popular pattern. And I forget who it's by. Do you remember?
Midori Heroes or Hyros.
Oh, right. Yeah. So a lot of people have knit this sweater. I've knit this at least twice. It's a nice fitting sweater. Mine's pretty cropped. I'm not going to stand up or anything, but it also has like a eyelet detail, and then a little bit of cabling too through above here and here. It's hard to see on mine because of my variegated yarn, but I love it. It's very comfortable to wear. It has short sleeves for the summer, but you could also make a long sleeve version or a 3/4 sleeve version. It's very customizable. The yarns that I used, I paired mohair. The mohair was Knit Picks Aloft. And then I paired it with Fingering Merino from Hello Stella.
It's really pretty. The color's really nice. You can actually see the eyelet detail very well. And
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Yeah.
The lights. Yeah, the light pink makes it stand out.
Kind of like gives it a soft lacy look, which I think is really pretty.
It is very pretty.
Yeah, I love it. And I did the same thing as you, June. I was going through my knits and trying to find something that suited the weather, and came across this, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear this. I haven't worn it in a while, so.
Nice. And then mine is a 3/4 length sleeve. I guess that's 3/4 length.
Yeah.
With a like an I-cord bind off on the sleeve, which I like the detail of that. It's, I think you said this already, Patty, right? One size fits all. So it's,
I don't think I did actually.
oh, okay. Yeah, it's just one size that you knit.
Yeah.
So nice and flowy. I did add some length to mine, but I'm not going to stand up because I'm wearing shorts right now. So I did add a bit of length, so it's not super cropped. It's still, it probably hits right at the top of my hips maybe, but it's got a nice flow to it. And then the yarn that I used was ginger snap, both the merino and the mohair. So it was the merino is called Electric Dance Party, which is kind of fun because it's got all these colors through it. Totally like a dance party. And then the other one was gray, and I can't remember the colorway. It was their darker gray that I paired with it. So it sort of muted down the really bright pinks, but I love how the colors pop through. Yeah, I love it. And even though it's 3/4 length, it's because it's light and airy. I'm not boiling in it today, which is nice.
Yeah, I think I knit this on a 6mm needle, so it is not a tight knit. So it gives it a very nice sort of loose airiness to it.
Yeah,
it's something
it's
I love about it
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both beautiful.
Thanks.
I think that's one of my favorite gauges is a size 6 needle on fingering weight paired with mohair, because the mohair kind of fills in those gaps, but still keeps it light and airy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could if all my sweaters were knit like that, I'd be happy because they feel really good.
Yeah, for sure.
They're very comfortable.
Yeah.
It is making me want to knit a short sleeve one though.
You should.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the short sleeves.
And I think I have some stash yarn that I could do it with too. So
nice.
My other one is also short sleeve too. So I should knit a long sleeve one. And why don't you cast on? Sounds like you're ready to go.
Yeah. It'll take a week. It's such a fast knit with short sleeve.
It is a quick knit, but I have to focus on a few other things first. Stop tempting me, Patty.
Sorry.
One more.
I know. Crazy.
Yeah. I have to tell you guys, I almost wore my Ranunculus because I have a short sleeve one as well. And it's pink and I love it. And I pulled it out of the drawer and I picked it up and I remembered that it snagged the last time I wore it. It's got like this great big thread, like this long hanging from it. So I just shoved it back in my drawer.
I have one little repair that I have to do from Sparky the wiener dog's fingernail got stuck in it.
Oh.
But you can hardly tell it. I just keep forgetting to fix it.
Yeah.
So.
That's what happened in mine. I remember now. It was my dog Thor. His nail got stuck in mine.
Yeah. I try not to pick up Sparky when I'm wearing this sweater now. Any hand knit, to be honest. Or I like hook my hand over his back paws so he can't get in there. Yeah. Anyways. All right, FOs. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Something? Do you mind? Okay, so I want to thank every single viewer that gave us ideas on how to fix my laddering issue in my socks. So I had, move your first stitch around, pull the second stitch in tighter, use 9-inch circulars, which I've used 9-inch circulars before and it was kind of awkward or whatever. But then I believe her name was Wendy, posted 9-inch circulars with the working needle being the longer tip than the other needle. And I tried it and it was like a total game changer that I'm now obsessed with knitting socks because of it. But I did manage to finish my 2 ginger snap socks. So, and I made them mismatched so that each are different. Yeah. But I left, so I didn't rip back because I was like, they're for my feet. They're not going to anybody. So I don't care if you can see the laddering a bit, but you can totally tell where it changed. So this is like where I was struggling and I was trying all the other tips. Like I was doing the pull tight, I was flipping them And all of a sudden when I switched to the 9-inch circular, it like totally went away.
Wow.
That's
Amazing.
awesome.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So
Those are
I'm
so
so excited.
cute.
They're done. I haven't even worn them yet because I was waiting to show them on here. But this is the Ginger Snap Pixelated Fade, I think is the name of the yarn. So it does a fade, but it also has that
It's
pixelation.
called Pixel.
Patty and I both bought one to go the same as Carrie's.
So the colorway is Pixel Pixie.
Yeah.
So we all are going to have matching socks.
Yeah.
So I just dropped a sock blocker, sorry. So yeah, I got my 2 done and I can't wait to wear them.
Nice.
I also
They're
did not do a heel. I just did tube socks.
Oh, good.
So, and the other tube socks I did fit perfectly. So I figure these will too.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for all of your suggestions. But I like game changer with the longer needle on the one side and
That's
go
awesome.
way faster.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a continental knitter, right? No, you're not continent. What is it?
English.
Thrower, an English knitter. So, okay, when you say the working needle, I don't. Which one is the working needle? The one that you're actually like your right hand
that you're using to put into the yarn. So my
Okay.
right. Yeah. So I started. I won't show. This is just obviously a tube, but like you can see how one is longer than the other.
Okay.
So, and
Nice.
the longer one is in my right hand while I'm knitting. But you don't have to stop and pull cords or switch your DPN. You're just knitting around and around. It makes it go so much faster, and like the tension's perfect.
Oh, good.
So I'm like, my renewed love of sock knitting is back.
Aw.
I'm gonna have to try that.
For sure. It was a little awkward at first. And I said to the girls, like the original, when I first used them, I was using the same length of needle. So the shorter ones. And it was like, my hands felt like I was all like crammed up. And then when I tried the longer needles, the tension was off too, but making them opposite. So it took a while to get used to holding a little needle in your hand. And I said to the girls, I feel like I'm getting a claw hand from doing it. But after a little bit of doing it, it's perfect now.
That's awesome. And after you told me that, I ordered a set of those needles. And what I didn't realize is that they come with 2 size tips. So I just have my pack right here. So they actually come with a short and a long one in the set if you order one of these Chigu sets. So that's how you can do that. And you get 2 cords. So you could actually have 2 socks on the go at the same time if you're doing it that way.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did try it and I like it.
Yeah, I appreciated all of the help and suggestions or references to other YouTube videos that could help. It was amazing because I was like so focused on fixing it the weekend that we posted the last one, and problem solved.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. Lots of great advice. Lots of good solutions too. You just have to find the one that's right for you.
That works for you, for sure.
Yeah. And now you can knit up all your lovely sock yarn that you have. I know you have lots.
I'm excited.
Nice.
For me.
Well,
you go next?
Sure. Since we're on the topic of socks, I had a kit of Rose Hill sock set called, what was it called? Deeply Rooted. And I finished them.
Those are so pretty.
They're very stripy. I like them.
It's really cool how they turned out stripy.
Yeah. I have worn these already. They're super comfortable. So the heel that I did, it was a new heel for me that I tried, and I tried the Fish Lips Kiss heel. I really, really like it. It's a short heel, a short row heel. It's really easy, really quick too. And you can buy the pattern on Ravelry for only $1. So
it's a huge like pamphlet of information too, right? It's like 16 pages long or something.
Yeah.
So I didn't do everything that she put in the pattern. I didn't measure my foot. I didn't do any of that because I already know the length of my foot that I need. So if you go in the pattern, if you go directly to page 9, that's where the instructions for the actual heel are. And it's just on page 9 and 10. And it's, you know, just follow it as it says, and it works out perfectly. And like, it amazes me how quickly I can do this heel. It's pretty quick.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So,
love
and I
this
like
color.
it, and it's very durable. Like, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's no like gapping or anything, because here's where you do your wrap and turn. Well, it's not wrap and turn. It's more, I don't know what you would call it. I forget what she calls it, but it's a special stitch that she does here. And there's like no gaps, no nothing. It's a very sturdy heel.
That's awesome. And the best part is there's no gusset or whatever you call it. What do you call it? Maybe it's not the gusset. Yeah, it's the gusset where you have to like decrease when you're doing it.
No, you don't have to do that at all. So you could do it as an afterthought heel as well. But you can also do it if you're doing top down or toe up. Like it's just the same both ways, kind of.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a great heel. I would recommend it. I like it. I like the fit of it. It fits my foot nicely. Sorry, I have another pair of socks that I'm going to show you too. I have been on the sock wagon as well. Been loving knitting socks these days. And so as Carrie was saying, and we, June and I also bought some of Ginger Snap's pixelated yarn, and I had to cast on right away. And I finished them this afternoon.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Those are
Oh,
cute.
her colors are the best.
I
Like
know.
seriously, they're so nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, and I did the same heel. I didn't do a different color because I kind of wanted the pixelation to sort of, you know, go from top to bottom. I didn't want to disrupt it. But it's also the fish kiss lips heel.
Fish lips
Fish
kiss.
lip kiss.
It's a
I
mouthful.
knew I was going to say it wrong at some point. So I really like it. I did these toe up. That's been my preferred method lately. Yeah. And the color of this set is called Sugar Cookie.
It looks like a sugar cookie.
It does.
Totally.
I
So,
love it. And you didn't use a contrasting for the heel on that one, did you? And it looks
no,
like it worked out well still.
it worked out great.
Hmm.
Like you can't even hardly tell, right?
No.
Yeah. So it's the Pixel Yarn by Ginger Snap. And oh, I wanted to mention she uses, it's called Puffy Fingering, which is a 80/20 superwash merino nylon. And it is so puffy. Like I've never knit with yarn like this before. That feels like it's just, I don't know, it's got a squish factor to it. I just love it. I haven't blocked these yet, so you can see that that'll just block out, but
Yeah.
Love it.
Nice. I'm excited to cast mine on.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, Jen, you should.
You should now.
Feel like
Hey,
you
I
should
got my email. Well, I also knit a pair of socks, but since the last podcast, and I showed the beginnings of them on the last podcast, the Oma's sockin. So I finished them, but I gifted them, so I can't show you what they look like.
You take a picture that we can put up?
You know what? I took a picture of one sock, the same. Yeah, so I have one sock. I didn't even think to take a picture.
That's okay. We'll throw it up anyways.
Well, and I must say the recipient loves them.
Aw.
Nice. June knit them for my son who just had his birthday. So, and he loves them.
Aw. That's so nice.
Yeah.
It was fun. I really do like to knit people's socks. Like I like to knit socks as gifts because it's just, you know, like a special thing. And you don't have to worry so much about sizing and stuff. Like, you know, I mean, you have to be careful, but make sure it fits their foot, but it's easy. It's not like, I find knitting a sweater for someone is difficult because it's hard to get the right size.
True.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway.
Do you have any other FOs?
I do. Yes. I have this hat. So, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I'm trying to remember the name of everything. So hold on one sec. So this is from a kit that actually Patty gifted me for Christmas. And it's by the Crafty Jackalope. And I'm just gonna look at my project page for one sec. The name, so it all came with the kit. So it came with Kadia yarn. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Kadia yarn, it's a cotton merino. It's like a blown yarn. And then also mohair. So it's that paired together. And that came with the pattern. And it's just so cute. And the pattern is called the Simply Soft Hat. Yeah, so it was a kit. And I'll show you what it looks like. I literally knit this I did the ribbing one evening. It's a twisted rib. I did it one evening. It took me about an hour to do the ribbing. And then I finished it the next evening. So altogether, like 3.5 hours to knit. It's just a cute little beanie.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with the pom-pom as well?
It came with the pom-pom as well.
Very cute.
Yeah. And I like that the pom-pom is a snap pom-pom. I don't know if I think I have to refasten it. I sewed this part on with wool, but I think I might do it with thread so it doesn't stick up so much.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. But anyway, it's my first time having a snap-on pom-pom. And I think I might be hooked. And I actually think, because I have a whole bunch of Amazon pom-poms, I'm going to order from Amazon some big snaps, and I'm just going to make all my pom-poms into snap pom-poms. You just have to sew it on.
Nice.
Yeah. Or of course, you can buy them already like that.
You might as well use up what you have.
Yeah, because I have a ton. Like I probably have 50 Amazon pom-poms.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of sewing to make
I know.
pom-poms.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a cute kit, and you guys should check out if you want like a fun hat kit. You should definitely check out the Crafty Jackalope's website.
Yeah, I also casted on a Crafty Jackalope, one of my kits. So mine, it was a little bit different. I added a pom-pom, so it's just an Amazon pom-pom. But my, what is it called? Oh, it's called the Magpie Darling Hat. And it's by the Crafty Jackalope. Her name is Amanda Koffa or something like that. I can't remember. Kafka, Amanda Kafka. And so she does make adorable kits. My yarn was also the Katia. It was in the concept though. So it has I don't know how to say it. It's Bulse or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a fluffy yarn. I
call it Boochly.
Yeah, Boochly, whatever it's called. So it's very, yeah, that's it.
I don't know. We all just guessed it.
Yeah.
It's very sparkly. I love it.
Yeah. And then it came with a King Cole Cosmo, which is the sparks. So you hold the two together, and it's got these cute little sequins all the way through it. Yeah, really easy to hat to knit. Very simple, and I think it's so cute.
It's really cute.
I love that. I want to order that one with the sequins. I just think it's perfection.
Yeah, and her kits come with all different colors. You don't have to get black. She's got quite a variety. This kit doesn't come with a pom-pom though. Like I said, though, I just put an Amazon pom-pom on there, but it's pretty cute.
Is it the same pattern? Is it?
No, it's not. The pattern I used is called Magpie Darling.
Right.
Yeah. So it's probably similar, but
Yeah, it looks very similar.
yeah.
Nice.
I didn't have enough yarn in my kit to make this a little bit longer. I think I did even make it about an inch longer, but I could have made it probably about 2 or 3 inches longer, but I just wanted to finish it.
Mine turned out a little bit larger after I blocked it. It was pretty small, like quite a beanie, and then I blocked it and it just, I don't know, stretched out a bit. So it has a slightly different feel to it after blocking, but I think it's cute.
That's cute.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I have enough yarn left from that kit to make another one.
Awesome.
If I want to.
Wow. Well, I do
Yeah.
have a birthday coming
Yeah.
up, so
June, just show your enthusiasm of how much you love it and you'll get one knit for you.
Yeah.
fantastic. I love it so much. I really
Well, you
do
just
love
never
it.
know. Maybe I'll buy you your own kit.
Nice. Any other
Is-
FOs?
Do you have another FO, Jim?
No.
I just have one more. I think I showed this the last time. I was working on a hat with the leftover yarn from my simple stripe sweater that I knit. And I paired 3 of the colors that are in that sweater in this hat with mohair as well. And this is how it turned out.
Pretty.
Oh, that's the Twist Miss?
The Twist Miss. So the pattern is Twist Miss by Spastrico. So you can kind of see the twist in there.
It's beautiful.
And then the pom-pom came from Two Little Rainbows, which you can find on Etsy. They have nice pom-poms. Yeah, I love this hat. I love the fit of it.
It matches your ranunculus.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does.
That's cute. It looks good
Yeah.
on you.
It's so comfortable to wear. And I love the pom-pom.
So pretty.
So yeah, fun, easy hat. Like I think this took me a couple of evenings, very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd take a little bit
And the
longer because of the ribbing. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that bad actually. No, it's pretty quick. But you can find the pattern on Ravelry for free as well, which is nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it for FOs?
Yes.
How
That's
about
it
whip?
for me. Do you have a whip, Carrie?
I have 2.
Okay.
Whip out your whip.
So carrying on with my love of sock knitting now.
Ooh.
I'm not even counting this as a hoe yet because it doesn't have a heel, so it's just a whip. I knit this sock, and this is Timber Yarns, the Love Bug colorway. So it comes with the mini to go with contrasting. So I'm going to put, I did a forethought heel. So I have like waist yarn right here, and I'm going to put my heel in. And I've just started, well, I showed it when I was showing the needles, the cuff of the next one. I'm doing cuff down for these. But I love the colors.
So pretty. That is so fun.
Yeah, no pattern. I'm just doing vanilla sock. And then I'll probably do, I don't know what heel yet. I'll figure it out. But I'm going to do both first and then do the heels at the same time.
That's a good idea.
So, and I love it. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with sock knitting now. I'll tell you. Yeah. So that's
No, I cast off that pair this afternoon, and I cannot wait to cast on another pair. I don't know what it is with socks lately, but I agree.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I think too, because I'm working, I know I'll show it after, but I'm working on a test knit, and it's I have to concentrate a lot on it. So having a break just to do something simple like a sock has really helped. And then also, like, if I'm in the car waiting to pick up my teenager, I have it with me and I just knit a few rounds while I'm waiting for her and stuff like that. So I think that's been nice to have it. It's just one of those, stress-free. I can knit as much as I want or as little as I want, and it doesn't really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just easy, mindless knitting.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's the one whip.
Cool.
And
Do you want to?
it's also like all these like really nice sock yarns. It makes it fun to do, like the multicolored stripes, like all these different effects. It's just so much fun to see how it comes together as you're knitting it.
Yeah,
For sure.
Mhm.
I was knitting that one and my husband was like, when are you going to knit me socks? I'm like, you have big feet. I don't want to knit. I will eventually, and I know what sock yarn I'd use for him too, because I have some Regia that I'd use for his socks, but maybe in the fall.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
It's funny that you say that because my husband is the same size feet as my nephew, so he had to keep trying them on for me to see if they fit. And he kept saying the same thing. He's like, "These are for me, right? Like, you got to make me a pair next."
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I had to say.
Who's next for whip?
Jim?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'll show my painted pebbles. So I've made a little bit of progress. I actually haven't really been knitting so much lately. Like I knit the socks and I put because I wanted to get them done quickly. I actually primarily was knitting on them. So, but I did finish one section of my painted pebbles since the last episode. So it's coming along. You guys?
Pretty.
Yeah, looks nice.
Oh, I think it's the wrong way. There we go. That's better. Yeah.
Very pretty.
I really like it. So I am on section 5. So I'm getting there. There are 8 sections. And so it's a pattern written by Patty. And it's written for slub yarn to use 1 skein of fingering weight slub yarn paired with 1 skein of fingering weight yarn. And I bought this kit from Full Moon Fibers. And I just thought it was so fun with this super neon yellow and this beautiful opal. It's called opal colored slub. So there's little bits of pink and peach and kind of looks pearlescent like an opal. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So this is my second one. And I can't wait to finish this because I just think it's so pretty and I want to wear it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks great, Jim. I really love the highlighter yellow.
It's not really on my computer, at least. It's not coming out as much as the highlighter yellow. And the same thing the last time you showed it, but when you took the picture, the yellow was so pretty because it's so bright.
Yeah. It blows out a little bit. But maybe you could post that photo again, Carrie, because
it's gorgeous.
Really is very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I took an updated one that you can add.
Perfect.
Oh, good. So I guess I'll show a whip. The last time we podcast, I was working on a sweater called Magnolia Bloom by Camilla Fad. And I thought I would be finished now, but I got completely distracted by other knitting, so I'm not finished. I do have the body done, and ooh, it's a mess. Sorry. And part of a sleeve, ignore the mess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it is coming along. I like it. It's so fluffy. It's going to be so cozy. I know we're heading into warmer weather, but June and I go camping, so it'll be good for camping. It's a pretty fun sweater to knit. Yeah, it calls for, I think it's Aran or bulky. I can't remember. So I've held together 2 strands of mohair with a worsted weight. The mohair that I'm using is a Loft by Knit Picks, and the colorway is called New York. And then I'm using a Cascade Heather's, a Cascade 220 Heather in light gray.
Very nice.
Such a great combo. It's really interesting. And I mentioned this the last time. It's interesting how it looks so beautiful and variegated. And that's coming from the mohair because
it is
the hand paint mohair or whatever that does it.
Yes. Yeah. Because the, well, the worsted weight is just light gray, right? So yeah. So I'm making progress. Hopefully I'll get it done maybe by next time we podcast.
It's gorgeous. The thought of having double mohair, I want one. It just seems like it'd be so cuddly.
Oh, it is so cuddly. And I'm knitting it on size 8mm needles. So it's got that sort of loose kind of flowy feel to it as well. So I can't wait to wear it. I need to finish it.
You do.
Yeah.
I
know.
You'd be so stylish on your evening walks with your lovely sweater. And
yeah. Camping by the campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have more whips?
I just have the one more. I won't talk too much about it because it's not released yet and I'm still working on it. But I'm doing a test knit for Alicia Plummer. It's a poncho and it's a lot of brioche and a lot of baubles. So I'll just show.
Oh,
that is so nice.
Yeah. So it's knit in panels. So front panel and back panel, and then you join them together and do the collar and some stitching around the arm. So I'm almost done the front and then I just need to join them together. And this will be done this weekend. So the next time, I think she's releasing it probably another week or so. So the next time we podcast, I'll have it on to show.
Nice. So that's the second panel, Carrie?
What's that?
Is that your second panel?
This is the first. My second one's a mess.
Oh gotcha.
Tangled up. But the yarn I'm using, and Patty's used this before as well, is the Ulysses yarn.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the colorway is, I don't know. Brouillard, maybe? It's just a gray. It's like a light gray.
It's pretty.
Really soft and spongy.
Right? That's how I call it too, spongy. It's got a different feel to it than other yarns that I've used before.
It's 100% wool. Like there's nothing in it. It's just the way that they've spun it, I guess. It's it's really nice. So yeah, I wanted something just plain gray, and it's been a fun knit because I have to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever done brioche before. So this is my first attempt at brioche, and I think I'm doing okay.
It looks amazing.
My baubles need some work, but
I think your baubles are great.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun to work on. I'm excited to have this done this weekend.
Beautiful. Nice.
Yeah, that would also be a perfect thing to wear in the evening, like when you just need a little extra warmth.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
That's it.
Awesome.
Poncho. I've been wanting to knit a poncho forever, and I always forget about them.
Yeah, they're fun.
I don't know. I've never knit one.
I have one actually. I was going through my knits and I found one that I had knit probably like 6 years ago, and it's so cute. It's just so this one, I think what you did is you knit it as a rectangle and then somehow sewed it together in 2 spots or something, and it turned out to be a triangle in the front and I don't know, but anyways, it ponchos look great on. They're
Mhm.
so easy to wear. They look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. We
Yeah.
should have a poncho knit along.
Stop tempting me with other things when I have to focus on some of my whips.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
so
let's
random.
get through some whips.
Yeah.
Unless we start it now and whips are welcome, then I'll just qualify this.
That's true.
Well, there you go. There you go. Oh.
June, any
All
more?
right.
I do. I have another whip. So this is my Comfort Fade Cardi, and I did make progress on this one because I'm trying to think, like the last 3 weeks have just flown by. I think last time I hadn't started yet. So I don't want this to come apart. So I'll just kind of just so you can see my colors. So the Comfort Fade Cardi, I think everybody knows what this is. It's an Andrea Mowry pattern. We all three of us have already knit one, I think about 1.5 years ago. I wanted to do another one because I don't know, I don't wear it that often because of the fit. So anyway, I've always wanted to knit another one, and the grocery girls are having a knit along for the Comfort Fade Cardi. So I thought, hey, I'll join in on that. It'll be good motivation. So anyway, this is mine. It's top down, and these are 2 of my colors. And then mine's not really a fade. It's more of a stripe at the top, and then it will kind of gradiate down. So my next color is gonna be like a medium gray, and then it's going to go into a dark gray. So the color's on the top, and then it'll fade down into the grays.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a fun knit. I
Yeah,
don't know
it
if
is.
I'll actually, yeah, I don't know if I'll actually finish it by the deadline, but I don't know. Once I separate the sleeves, I think it'll be just one of those things it'll be like my sock knitting. It's just knit
Pick
back
it.
and forth. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that I remember with that, and then once it's done, it's not a problem, is just picking up the stitches for the shawl collar.
Mm-hmm.
That was like daunting. But as soon as they are on the needles, it was like, oh, that's not so bad. And then there's lots of short rows, so you go a lot faster. But when we were all knitting them, I'm like, we have to pick up how many stitches now?
It is a lot.
It's worth it though. It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
You can't think about that though. You just sit down and just do it. And before you know, you'll have all your stitches on the needle and you're good to go.
And it goes quick after that.
It does, yeah.
It does, because it's short rows and it's striped with all 4 colors. So there's lots of things to break it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have one more whip, and I had mentioned this on the last podcast that I was knitting a sweater for my daughter. And the sweater is called Capsule by Shannon Cook. I've knit this, it's actually a cardigan, not a sweater. I've knit it before. I actually test knit it for her. So it's the second time that I've knit this sweater, but I've gotten this far.
Wow. You've made a lot of progress since the last time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I mean, it's worsted weight, so I kind of get in a zone when I'm knitting this. It's not really a quick knit, but I just kind of get into the zone of doing it and do several rows, probably every other day or so I pick it up. So it does have a pocket as well, which you make the pocket liner before you even cast on the sweater so that they're ready to go. And then when you get to the part where you insert the pocket liner and do the ribbing for the pocket, it's pretty easy and quick to do.
That's smart. Is that what she recommends that you use as your swatch then, since you're doing it at the beginning?
You definitely could. Although the pocket liner isn't as many rows as the swatch, those that she calls for. But if you swatch, and measure 2 inches and then double it, I mean, it might be a cheater way to do a swatch, but it'll give you a good idea as to what your gauge is. It has a really interesting pattern detail to it. So on the right side, every row you knit, and then on the wrong side, on the purl side, is where you do the stitch, which is basically purl 2 stitches together and then purl the first stitch again. Like every 2 stitches you do that. So it does take a while, but it's really pretty pattern.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
I really like it.
Mhm.
Yeah. The color isn't showing up really well. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Almost got it. Like base, pretty much that's the color. Maybe a little more blue.
Like an icy blue.
Kinda, yeah. It's called Misty, and it's a Barocco vintage in worsted weight. It's nice yarn to use. It's 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon. So it's a nice durable wool as well. And somebody who's not used to washing their woolens, it's a good yarn to give to somebody who's like that, right? So she'll be able to wash it in the washer. She doesn't have to be too precious about it.
I forgot to mention my Comfort Fade. I'm using the same wool, except DK. But
okay.
Yeah, the Barocco
Right.
yeah. It is nice and it's economical too.
It is. One other thing that I wanted to mention about this sweater is the edging is built into the pattern. So you knit it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you don't have to pick up stitches after.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She's going to love it when you're finished.
Yes. I'm excited to get it done for her.
Aw, that's so nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thanks. So that's all the whips for me.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay.
Acquisitions?
Does anybody? I have some.
I showed mine already.
I have one. So
Okay.
You go first though.
Okay. Actually, before we do acquisitions, maybe I'll just show the yarn club.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sassy String Studios, her name is Tracy. She reached out to us and gifted us one of her yarn clubs. So she does a quarterly yarn club. You can find her on Etsy. We'll put her shop, we'll link it in our show notes so you can easily find it. Actually, I'll put her link also below this video. Her yarn box is amazing. So this is her first or second, I think it's her first yarn box out this year.
Yeah.
And if you subscribe to the Sassy String Studio quarterly yarn box and haven't received it yet, just so you know, I am going to show what came in the box. So the first most important part is the yarn. So this is the beautiful skein of yarn that was in the box.
Gorgeous.
So pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. You have to take a picture and send so I can see the colors.
Yeah, I will.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty.
So pretty. So the yarn is, it's called Twilight, the colorway. It's in her basic sock, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 463 yards on a skein. It's really soft and squishy. It's amazing. So some other goodies that also came in the yarn box was a cute set of stitch markers.
Well, they're like teardrops.
They are like teardrops.
Nice.
A color catcher.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can all use one of those. Some treats. And this amazing smelling handcrafted soap.
I want to smell it.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It is lovely.
I love handmade soap.
Oh, it's yummy. I can't even describe it to you, but it's just amazing. Yeah, so you can find Sassy Strings Yarn Studio on Etsy, and just sign up there. Great bargain. She's in Canada, in Alberta, and it's only $6 for a quarterly box, which I think is a great deal.
Yeah, it's a really nice box. It has like, you know, a little bit of everything, knitting stuff, and then some
It's
soap.
well worth it. It's beautiful. Yeah, so thank you so much, Tracy, for sending that out to us. That's just amazing. And we can't wait to see what your next month or your next quarter box will look like.
Nice.
What about you, Carrie? You said you had something?
Yeah, I just have one. So the newest member of the Fiber Friends, her name is Cheryl. She has a bag making needle. It's called My Needle Crafts, where she makes project bags and such. So I was looking on her website and came across the cutest little bag. It's got puppies on it.
Adorable.
So cute.
The cool thing about this bag, and I'm going to try to show the middle. It's got two sides to it, so it's like perfect for sock knitting because you can put both skeins of yarn in. But it also has a built-in notions pouch. So like right inside, there's a notions pouch, and then these things on either side are little snaps where you can have your yarn run through, so they don't tangle. So it goes up the side, and it's drawstring. And
that's cool.
I will be putting my love bug socks in it as soon as I finish showing it as an empty bag.
Nice.
So I got that, and then I couldn't resist another notions pouch because who doesn't want another one? And I got the bumblebees.
God.
That's cute.
Yeah. So really well made. It's like, I think it's linen. I was saying to June earlier. I'm pretty sure it's made like of a cotton on the inside and a linen. Like it's nice and very well constructed. So, and she's not far from us, right? She's just in St. Mary's.
I've looked at her booth at yarn, what do you call them? Festivals.
What were those things called?
I was going to say a yarn crawl. I don't.
It's been so long.
It's so long. You know those yarn things we used to go to?
Yeah.
I've also looked at her website before too and almost bought her bags, and now I'm thinking I'm gonna go have to check out and buy some.
Yeah, and she has the built-in notions pouches into larger size too. Like there's bigger ones than this, but I knew I just wanted a new one for my sock knitting. So it's perfect. And then I can just put like my spare needles and my stitch markers for socks just in one bag and not have to be digging for my other containers. So I love it. And I love dogs. So I had to get the doggy one.
So
That's
cute.
such a good idea.
Yeah.
It is.
Cute.
Very cute. Speaking of bags, I did pick up a small bag as well, but I have to show it because it's really cute. I got it from a company called the Knitting Bag PEI. So she's out east.
Pretty.
Isn't that cute?
It's really pretty.
I just thought it was really pretty. And it also came with like a little stitch marker as well.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, also very well made. Perfect size for your sock project. So this is where my June snap socks were. This is what they were in.
Nice.
Yeah. And
That's
then,
really pretty.
yeah, I really like it. Very well made too. And then I have a thing for stitch markers. So I can't even remember where I figured out where to get these stitch markers. She's from Prince Edward County, so that's close to us, right?
Not far, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is Kelly McClure, and she is boho knits.
She also designs patterns. So the yarn that I got from
She
Full
did.
Fibers for that hat, the fog eater hat, is
Oh.
Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe that's how come I found out about her.
Mhm.
Anyways, I went a little crazy and bought a whole bunch of stitch markers. And they're so adorable. I'll open them up. I'm not going to open every pack, but this is like the little beehive pack.
Oh,
So it came with a
cute. Oh, that would go with your
little
new ocean bag, Carrie.
Perfect.
Oh, it would.
How do you know?
Some honeycomb. It actually is perfect.
Mhm.
And little honey pot.
Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And then the other ones, this one has an alpaca dinosaur. It's going to be a little mismatched, and an owl.
Oh,
Cute.
Are they cute?
yes.
And this one is like the rainbow pack. So it's got a sun, rainbow mushroom, and then cactuses.
Oh, I like
Oh,
those.
those are fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to order some of those. I need stitch markers. Like, I keep losing all mine.
And you can also pick what kind of clasp you want. So I picked, mine are all rings because I have a lot of progress keepers. So I wanted rings to actually go on my needles.
Yeah.
But you can get the progress, like the claw class.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, it's all on her website. She has the most adorable things, and I would recommend to go check it out.
Boho knits.
Boho knits. Yeah, so that's all my acquisitions.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, that isn't actually.
Okay.
So June held hers up earlier, but so June also got this one, which is the same block that Carrie just knit, the pixel from Ginger Snap, that. And then I also got this set.
Nice.
I love that one too. I almost chose that one.
Me too.
It's so nice.
This one's called Siren.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So pretty.
It's really pretty.
Mhm.
So I have lots of pixel socks to knit.
Yes, you do. And you just cast it off a pair, so good time to cast on another.
Yeah. As soon as I got it, I'm like, those are going on the needles immediately.
So which ones are you going to cast on next? Have you decided?
This one.
You should.
I mean, they're both, you can't go wrong with either, but I think I'm going to do that one.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what else? I think that's it for our knitting acquisitions.
Oh, we're going to do a class this weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's with Knit City. So the virtual classes. We were supposed to go to Montreal for Knit City a few times now. So
actually, the latest trip was supposed to be this coming up weekend.
Yeah.
Shucks. Oh, well. Someday.
Yeah. It'll be nice to do a class though. We did some Knit City classes. When was that, in January? I can't remember. Sometime this winter. And they were really good. They do a good job virtually as well. So I mean, it's not the same as being there with all the shopping and excitement of a festival, but they'll be good. They'll be fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that this weekend.
Yeah, so we can tell you a little bit more of what we took on our next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'll just mention that I will have show notes on Ravelry. If anybody's interested in anything that we talked about, you can go onto Ravelry and find them there. I will put a few links below this video as well. So it's easy for you to find the show notes. And what was
Something
the
just
face?
crashed outside. I'm like, what is going on out there? Sorry.
I didn't see.
It was a little alarming.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
Oh goodness. Yeah. What else? Anything?
So we like to hear from everybody. Give us a, if you want to leave a comment on YouTube, or we also are on Instagram under Forest City Knit Girls, Ravelry. So we have lots of discussions on Ravelry. So we have our sweater knit along if you want to join that. We also have our pet photos, and we have just a general stop by and say hi chat thread as well. So yeah, we really enjoy that.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you like our video, we appreciate any likes. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we appreciate that as well.
Good job, June. We haven't said that in a long time.
Really long time.
I know. Yeah, so if you're not a subscriber yet and you like our videos, please subscribe. That would be great.
Well, I guess that's it for another couple weeks. Everyone enjoy themselves, enjoy the spring, enjoy your knitting.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you.
Try not to go too crazy trying to stay at home, and hope everybody stays safe.
Yeah. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.